Good afternoon. This is your boy Lages. This is just a quick out of the blue video, just because the Lumirank officially announced their third official tier list. So we're just going to compare and contrast the third tier list from the second. So the third one is right here. The second one is right here. So as you can see, there's been some changes. Snake is third on here. Yoshi and Pikachu have upgraded to S tier. Min Min and Kazuya has upgraded to S tier. Let's see. Hero is in S tier. Hero's in A tier. Falco's in A tier. Wario moved up a spot. Pac-Man went down. Toon Link is in A tier. Lucina went down. Mii Brawler has come up to A tier from B tier. Shulk remains the same. Ryu has graduated from B tier to A tier. Young Link's still the same. Dark Pit is still the same, he just got upgraded. Captain Falcon stayed the same. Kenna stayed the same. Rosalima has upgraded from... No, she's still there. Ness, still the same. Sheik has went lower. Meta Knight is still the same. Mega Man and Inkling is still the same. Sephiroth is still the same. Violet's still the same. Pikachu has went up from C tier to B tier. Icy has went up from C tier to B tier. And Donkey Kong has come up from D tier to B tier. Wow. And then Lucario has remained the same. Banjo, Wii Fit. Robin has graduated from D tier to C tier. Bowser Jr. D tier to C tier. Mewtwo from D tier to C tier. Jigglypuff been the same. Marth is the same. Chrom, Lucas, Incineroar, Link, they're all still the same. And Bowser. So from D tier, okay. King Dedede and King K. Rool have both graduated from E tier to D tier. And they're over Belmont. And that's it. And then Belmac and Ganondorf are there. So this is the new tier list. Just my thoughts on it. I don't think Snake should be top 3. I think Snake is more of a matchup check. He's just one of the characters where it's like kind of like Steve, that it requires you to understand the matchup and actually understand how to use grenades against them and how to maneuver past them. I do not think Snake is that much of a character that should be up here. I think in terms of Snake kind of, his disadvantage is really bad compared to Kazuya's. So I don't think he should be up here. I think Steve should have a higher placement. Sonic is good as well. I just don't think Sonic, I just think Sonic and Snake do not have the same, they just don't have the same game plan against Steve. Now, I will say though, that we did see, this has just come after Genesis, where Hurt destroyed Akola. So in the sense that, yes, Snake can definitely make it hard for these characters, I still just don't believe that he should be here, just because these two characters have a better disadvantage than this one alone. Kazuya should not be up here. I'm gonna be honest, Kazuya should be still in A tier. I think if you're gonna bring Kazuya up here, you should bring Luigi up here. That's just my opinion. I think Luigi is They have the same thing. I think Luigi's disadvantage is a lot better than Kazuya's. Kazuya's disadvantage is honestly really bad. And I think if you correctly punish that options and you understand how they recover, how they land, it can become really dangerous for them. It's a lot for them to get back to ledge or back onto the ground. I think in regards to Luigi, Luigi has a grab. He has a projectile that's actually pretty good. He has a frame 1 option, and his recovery is not the greatest, but I think his recovery is a lot better than Kazuya's. That's just and they both have the 0 to death. I just think that even without the 0 to death, right, Luigi can spit out damage, and you can't SDI from it at all. So I just disagree with this take. Yoshi, I'm really surprised about Yoshi. I don't really see Yoshi being that good. I think Yoshi should be an A tier. I don't really see why Yoshi is up here at all. Min Min, I can agree with. Min Min is kind of like Aegis, where it's like their disadvantage is pretty crappy, but in neutral. But it's like how do you hit them, basically? How do you even get close to them to begin with? Pikachu, that makes sense. I think Pikachu has always been a good character. I don't know why they were in A tier to begin with, but this is, they've come home finally. Cloud. Where's Roy? Okay. All right, Trevor. Roy. Oh. Olimar. Olimar is an interesting one. So Luigi graduated from B tier. Olimar graduated from B tier. I honestly don't see the hype in Olimar. I think Olimar has a lot of weaknesses, and since his win condition relies on Pikmin, and it relies on you not knowing it, Olimar is kind of like Snake, where it's like you need the matchup knowledge to understand how Pikmin works and how each Pikmin interacts with your character. And as long as you understand their win condition, which is basically trying to get 2 or more purple Pikmin and trying to rack up damage with like the white Pikmin, as long as you understand that win condition, you should be straight and you shouldn't really have a problem with that. So I'm kind of confused on that part. I don't think they should be up there. I don't think Falco is good, but I just don't see Falco being A tier. I think Falco is a matchup where if you don't play in the close range, and if you do a good job of just staying away from up tilt, this matchup is a lot easier. I think so. So that's interesting. I think Corin deserves that spot. And let's see, Palutena. The Ninja graduated from B tier. I think Greninja is pretty good in some instances. I think that they deserve the A tier spot. I think Mii Brawler, honestly, bro, Mii Brawler is good, but Mii Brawler is like a cheese character to me, right? They'll hit you with a nair, they'll try to get you up onto a platform, and then they'll do like their up air, up into up B, and then they get like a cheese kill. They're kind of like Mario in the sense of like up air ladders on platforms, but it's like if they don't have a platform to kill you, or if you just never get hit onto those platforms and you stay away from those platforms, or you just don't pick stages with platforms, that character kind of just doesn't work in the sense that it should. So I think that Mii Brawler should still be a B tier. Other than that, I've heard a lot of people say that Ryu is better than Ken. So I think Ken is fine where he's at. I think Ryu is, that makes sense. DK, I'll say DK, out of all the heavies, I will say that DK is the better heavy, which is very surprising. But it's just like DK has so much shenanigans and so many ways just to cheese you. It's kind of insane. and he has a lot of tools to stop all the other heavies, even though all the other heavies should win, right? Because Bowser has he has flame breath, right? And then you got DK has no, King K. Rool has crown, he has belly armor, and then but DK is just like, for some reason he's just like, as an Aegis player, I have an easier time playing against Bowser and King K. Rool than I have against DK. I think DK is just the edge guarding DK can be hard. You always have to be careful of the corner pressure. He can just grab you and then you're just dead. He's a heavy character, so it's like you can rack up a lot of damage, and then it just takes a down B, a dash attack, like a platform combo, and then you're just dead. So he has more versatility than a lot of these other characters. D2D, I think D2D earns that. I know a lot of people say that D2D sucks, but I think that D2D has some good tools, and I think that like, he only has Gordo, but Gordo does a lot. Gordo feeds this character. Like, this character gets paid. Like, this character would be working at McDonald's without Gordo. And I think a lot of people have that matchup inexperience of how to handle Gordo. And he's also heavy, so he takes a long time to die. So I can see him being here. I think he deserves it. As for everybody else, the problem I have with DK being at B tier is I feel like a lot of other characters should be in B tier. Then I think Robin should be in B tier. I think Me Gunner should be at least either B tier or A tier. Lucas, I believe Lucas should be B tier as Ness. I think Lucas, hot take, I think Lucas is kind of better than Ness. And that's about it. That is all on my thoughts. It's kind of the same. I'm just happy, you know, she's still up here, she's still doing what she can. In my opinion, she beats everybody in this cast. Played correctly. This right here, I just don't see this. Like, this needs, I'm sorry, this needs to be like here or here. Diddy Kong, yeah. But that's all of my that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.